All right, so I'm gonna do a little story time while I do my press on toes and nails. So I got like this glitter cow print from Kiss. Is this Kiss? Yeah, this is Kiss, I believe. Or Golden Finger, whoever. Kiss, Golden Finger. I really want to say this is a Kiss brand because I've seen them before. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna do a little story time on how my family found out about me being a midnight ballerina, and I'm going to probably break this up into multiple parts, or comment if you want another part. I feel like for the most part, a lot of people do know what I did and know who I am. There are some people that don't, that are new to following me, whatever. So I just want to give a little insight to my life. I feel like people so nosy. Why not? So yeah, so for disclaimers, I did get into the nightlife when I was 20 years old, almost turning 21. I was a couple months shy of turning 21, so I did give life a fighting chance. I had regular jobs, everything and I also had a kid. I had my son at the age of 19. By the time I got to 21, I was like, I got to figure something out. Like, I got to figure out something more. And not saying my life was horrible or it was crazy. No, I had a lot of help, still have a lot of help with my son. I just think it was more so just me wanting to feel more independent, and me seeing another way of life. I don't know. I can't really tell you how I was thinking in, because at this age and being more developed, I'm like, girl, what was you thinking? But nonetheless, I'm here now, and I'm here to share my experience. Maybe it can help somebody. So, I got into the nightlife first. I was actually a bartender first. And then I came out to Florida, and me and one of my friends was like, we should go try. Like, why not? And that first night, I made some money. I made a good amount of money. And mind you, this was my first time, but mind you, I could dance. So I've been in cheerleading, gymnastics, drill team, dance teams, all of that. So I got a history of being able to move. Now, as far as the pole, that was never my forte. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was like a carousel. I look cute, and that was the job was already halfway there. So when I came back to New Jersey, I was still bartending, but I would go back and forth to Florida. So me going back and forth like that eventually raised some eyebrows. And my mom and them found out because I was doing it back home in Jersey, but like an hour and a half maybe away from home. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, girl. I should have went across the bridge or something. But yeah, so I went like an hour and a half away from home or whatever. And some people that was in there that knew my stepdad, you know, they saw me, whatever, cool, great, but they told. Which then led to like my mom knowing, my grandma or whatever. I'm not sure if my son father did or didn't know if I told him. I can't quite remember. All I know is eventually he found out too. And at that point, whatever. Now when my dad did find out, I blew it off. I'm like, no, I'm a bartender still. Like, I'm not doing nothing, whatever. But mind you, I'm going back and forth. I'm traveling a lot at this point. Trying to be very discreet, going back and forth to Florida, going up and down Jersey lines, whatever. So when everybody found out, it was more so like, well, my dad was embarrassed, but everybody else was more so like, be safe, make the money, make a goal, get out. Not saying that they were super proud, but a lot of my family and my friends knew, like, when my mind is set to something, I'm going to do it. Like, and even if I don't tell you that I'm still doing it, I'm doing it. I may not bring you into my world and say, okay, look, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to do it. So, of course, I continue to do it. And I had, like I said, I had a lot of help. I still have a lot of help with my son. So it was very easy to maneuver, to have a babysitter, whatever, and still be able to sustain both lives. So yeah, that's part one. It wasn't really that bad. Like, people knew, but I really didn't care. Like, I wasn't embarrassed. I wasn't ashamed. When I would actually see the people from like my hood and stuff coming to the clubs and stuff, my hand would be out. Hey, how you doing? You giving me some money? Because if you here to tell, tell the whole story, because if you tell half, I'm gonna tell the whole thing. And it was like a thing where they was like, oh, let me just come see what she's doing. No, I didn't really even realize like people were going there like that, like, because I feel like at that time it was like kind of like a taboo. It was like an underground thing, I feel like, or maybe I don't know. I just didn't think people were going the way that they were going. I thought maybe it was like a once in a blue thing. Now I'm starting to see these people on a weekly basis. I see y'all more here than I see y'all around the way. So yeah, that's kind of like what happened. As far as everybody finding out, there is a lot more to this. So let me know if you want a part 2 on my midnight ballerina journey. And I'm going to finish my toes and I'm going to come back.